dream of even later in 2023.
No, I know.
Yeah, start looking at that. Start looking at leadership.
Start planning
organization. Exactly, organization.
Start planning and organizing themselves towards 2023.
Towards,
and then getting your
being at the table.
Yeah.
Not coming to people like say, being at the table to take the decisions.
Make sure you vote.
Yes, nothing big comes from the people who think small. So think big, believe in yourselves. Nothing is too difficult to achieve.
Wow. I have many other questions, but this, I'm just so anxious to know what Mother of Teresa of the Tube.
No, Mother Teresa of the Tube, that article was given to me by a journalist. She just wrote an article and put it in that article, because on television, which I still do, with a sense of humility, I did a lot of stories that touched lives. And what was particularly outstanding about them was that I didn't just do a story and left it there. I did a story and followed through. For instance, there was a case of a girl that was raped by 2 men. She was 10. She was raped by 2 men in the same apartment. And I'll never forget. One was Afa, and the other was Uncle Yomi. They sent her to go and buy beans. While she was on vacation, there was nobody at home.
I think I remember that.
You remember the story? Yes. And they raped her. So beyond telling the story, I went back to the family and said, listen, this girl cannot stay here anymore. And supported them. And when you do these things, it's not about having big money. I was a journalist. I was comfortable. I could give. So it was about supporting them. So why didn't you change? And in Lagos those days, you need to pay, up till now, help somebody with a year's rent, change the girls' school. And I was with her through her education till she graduated. She's now a graduate and she's working. When you took our story of Mary the Miracle Baby, a story I did for 8 years, trying to get the mother. Yeah, we solved the case. Yeah. She returned to her mother, but she's still with me till today. She's graduating to and will be going for her youth service. I saw her through her education, ensured that I paid for her education because I believe in education, and she's still there. So I'm just waiting for her to get up and get married and get a job and move on. So the appellation Mother Teresa of the Tube just came from being Mother Teresa in quotes, but I'm sure nobody can compare Mother Teresa. So that was it. It came from a journalist who wrote an article and put it there.
It's a nice name. I like it. It's just the tube that I didn't understand.
The tube is tube, as in not YouTube. YouTube, television.
Television. Okay, you voluntarily did not seek re-election of 4th term in the parliament. This particularly, for me, this is what really touched me. In your words, let's give others a chance.
The youth.
So
I learned that as a mother years ago.
It means that you have started campaigning NSAS years ago.
Exactly. and I genuinely believe that. And guess what? It was a difficult decision. Because a lot of people come to you and say, Honorable, why now? With all this and that. But it was a decision that I took in consultation with my family and some of my leaders and some members of my community. And 12 years was enough for me. I sponsored the Freedom of Information Bill, Nigerian Diaspora Commission Bill, Violence Against Persons Bill, and I had looked at people that had done 5 terms, 6 terms, no, as at that time, 6 terms, and it was like, personally I noticed some downward decline in performance. And I'm like, okay, what's the big deal about being in parliament anyway? Except you're probably doing some other things, which I don't know. So it was just okay. But the thing is, fear of the unknown, what will you do? But I'm a professional. I believe in myself. So why? And I think that's the best decision I've taken politically. And don't forget that when I took that decision, we were not a majority party. I now just became the face of the Buhari campaign, opening the campaigns and everything.